Hello, good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Adele Adeyemi speaking, the real estate consultant, the person that is, you know, taking this training. I congratulate you guys because you guys are the first, and you will always be treated special. You guys are special, and I'm very, very sure that this will be very, very helpful and helpful to you guys. Okay, so as I commence, I have to record this. It was originally planned to be a live training, the online training, but since um, the time, due to the time and stuff, the time that we picked and all that, people didn't actually show up. It has to be you guys um, saying that you guys are busy and all that. Well, that's fine. So I've decided that okay, another way to deliver this service to you is to record the training. Okay, so here we are. Here we are. So now, when we talk about real estate, what do you understand by real estate? Okay, what do you understand by real estate? Real estate is actually very deep and wide. Real estate is actually very deep and wide. So, but then real estate as it is, my home plan was not to come here and actually, to record a video that would teach you what they are going to teach you in school or something like you are in a classroom, whatever. No, I am a real estate consultant myself. Okay, let me introduce myself properly. I am Mr. Adele Adeyemi. I'm a real estate consultant. I own A Homes Properties, which is registered. Okay, and also I am also the public relations officer for the very known real estate association in Nigeria. Okay, ECAN. So as I speak, I have 8 years experience in real estate, and I have what it takes to teach. Okay. So the experience that I have is exactly what I want to teach you. Apart from the fact that any other thing you can learn, you can either Google or you can learn in a textbook. What I am about is about the experience that comes along with being a real estate consultant or real estate agent. And also, I emphasize that if you're going to be an agent, if you're going to be an agent, this is perfect for you. And if you don't even intend to be an agent and you just want to learn about how agency is, how real estate is, fine. You can learn right here, right now. You understand? Because one day, somehow, one way or the other, you become a client and you have to know what a client is. And being a client means that you also need to know what an agent is, what all these services are all about. Okay? You will need to know so many things about, be it renting, sales, whatever it is you might find yourself in the future. Okay? So this and that. So here, what is real estate? Let's start with that. What is real estate? Okay, now everybody will say, okay, real estate is all about properties, landed properties, housing properties and stuff. You understand? But apparently it is not just about it's not about landed properties. It's deeper than that. It's not just about that. Okay. Okay, now my own definition here is real estate is the land along with any permanent improvements, as you can see, attached to the land, whether natural or man-made, including water, trees, minerals, building, homes, fences, and bridges. A real estate is a form of real property. Yes, a real estate is a form of real property. Okay, anything that people can actually lay claims on. Okay, that has value. It's actually real estate. Okay, that has value. Okay, actually, but as you can see, naturally, whether naturally or man-made, you can see the definition, whether naturally or man-made. So apparently, a car can be part of a real estate. Surprised? A car can be part of if you own it and it's in your property, it's in your name, and there's a sort of agreement that you have prepared for it. Like when you buy a car, there's an agreement, a title agreement that comes with it. Yes, it makes it a real estate because it's of a value. Okay, it's of a value. People who say real estate, it's anything that increases in value. No, that's not a proper definition for it. Anything that you have, okay, that actually has some kind of legal backing that you own it, okay, that is real estate and that belongs to you, has your name on it. That is real estate. Okay, now when we talk about real estate, obviously we're going to who a real estate agent is. Okay, who is a real estate agent? If you ask me, you ask anybody, they'll tell you, well, a real estate agent is anybody that takes you to see when you're looking for a house, that searches a house for you, and and that is not just about what a real estate agent is. A real estate agent, right, is a licensed professional CAC registered and a member of a real estate association who presents buyers, who represent buyers or sellers in a real estate transaction. Okay, they represent buyers or sellers in real estate transaction. So they have to be. One thing about this is that we don't care to do our background check on real estate agents. When you are looking for a property, as somebody who's looking for property, you just go and say you're looking for an agent, and then the agent says, okay, you have to register or whatever. I have a house somewhere, and it takes you. Whether the agent is registered or not, or whether he has a certified what's it called backing to his profession, you don't know and you don't care, and that is a very risky thing to do. Okay, now a real estate agent is a licensed professional CAC registered and member of a real estate association who represents buyers and sellers in real estate transactions. Okay, you have to understand that transactions being conducted, right? Transactions being conducted is a what's it called? Has to be done by a bona fide real estate agent. Okay, and if you're planning to be a real estate agent, you now know what to do. You can't just be a roadside agent. People who don't have qualifications or certificates or thereabout to prove that, to show themselves approved or thereabout, are roadside agents. Sometimes they get the work done, but it is of a very large risk, a very big risk. Now, going further, you can see a real estate agent usually works on commission, being paid a percentage of property sale, yes, price, sales price. A real estate agent can be hired by anyone to search for property on their behalf. Yes, a real estate agent can be hired by anyone to search for on their behalf. Okay, so a real estate agent is simply someone, like we said, who's professional, registered. She's a member, as a member of association, said works on commission because you have to pay that commission. You don't pay them a salary because if you begin to pay them a salary, that means that that person is not, it's an employed person, not an agent. Agents are usually paid on commissions. Okay, commissions are usually maybe 10%, 20%, depending on the agreement that you are having with the agent. Okay, now the next thing, that is that. The next thing is uh, the process usually comprises of registration. Yes. Now, what's the process? The process usually comprises of registration by paying consultation fees and submitting personal information necessary for the search. Now, real estate agents in Nigeria, especially in Lagos, you just don't go to them they will tell you a very good agent that knows what exactly what is doing. Will get. what's it called? Uh, Informations from you. We'll get your personal bios from you. Okay, and it will tell you to pay a registration fee. It will tell you registration fee can be 10,000, 5,000, 3,000, whatever. But as long as you guys come into terms, then you can move forward. That's that. Then the real estate agent is expected to give prompt advice. Okay? The real estate agent is expected to give what? Prompt advice to clients on market price and what's obtainable. Yes, real estate agents, one of the things that you need to watch out for, okay, as a real estate agent, you need to be able to give your client advice. And as a client also, when an agent is just in a rush to take you around, you understand, not being able to sit you down and, probably advise you and give you, try to drill you and stuff, you have to be very careful. You have to be very, very careful because some of these agents are just after your consultancy fee. Once they collect that, they will just want to stress you until you get tired and never come back. Okay, so for them, they've achieved something with a little consultancy fee they've taken. Okay, so when you are an agent, okay, you do your answer questioning, okay, and then you give proper advice. Now, a real estate agent is in charge of fixing and conducting inspections and seeing that client gets the best value for their money. Do you get that? Clients will get the best value for their money. Okay? That is very important. Okay? That is very important. Clients, agents, some agents are good with delegating. For instance, I am very good with delegating. Okay? But at times, when it comes for desperate measures, I mean, very serious times, you need to be there with your client to conduct inspections. Inspections, physical inspections, on field inspections, site inspections, you need to be around. Okay? You need to be around. You see, if you're not going to be around, see that you make proper delegations. Like if you're going to send your client to go and meet another client, I mean, another agent, based on the fact that that agent has the brief. I'll tell you what brief is. That agent has the brief that your client needs. You need to do your proper arrangement. Feed that agent with every information that he needs to know about your client, and feed your client with every basic information he needs to know about that agent he's going to meet. It can be temperament, it can be so many things so that nothing will go wrong. Okay? That person you're going to meet is an agent, blah, blah, blah. I trust him, but he can be, what's it called, quick tempered, blah, blah, blah. This is how you hack, this is how you hack, this is how you hack. That's how you treat your client. Okay? And then if he's an agent, also tell the client the same thing. Oh, that my client that is coming is so super nice, but don't take her or him for granted. He knows exactly what he wants, he knows exactly what he needs, and that is it. Okay, moving on. So now the next thing is the real estate agent is to represent the client as to when due as agreed by the agent. Yes, represent the client. Sometimes clients cannot make appointments. Maybe after inspections and stuff, clients need to make appointments, meet appointments up with the agent. If it's okay, based on arrangement, if it's okay with the landlord, or the person that you're going to, the agent that is the party with other parties, that you come to represent your client, you should be able to do so. And the client also needs to be aware of that. Okay? Client says, agent, I'm not going to be around. I have a flight to Abuja. Please go and represent. Oh, okay. Then you need to call the other agents and say, this is the position of my client. I'm coming to represent. Okay? So you should be that efficient. Now, the next is the real estate agents in charge of property for rent is known as the principal agent. Yes, There are agents generally, but you need to know the type of agents. There is the principal agent. The principal agent on the client side, the principal agent on the what, the the agent the agent side. Okay, okay. So here, the real estate agent in charge of property for rent is known as a principal agent. Okay, I will quickly like to edit that for you right now. Also, also, the agent that is hired by a client is a principal agent. Okay, principal agent to the client. Okay, you see, you get what I'm saying. Now, the agent to the client is the principal is also a principal agent to the you understand, to the what's it called, to the client, because apparently this means that everything you are doing in a transaction, whether or not, yes, everything you're doing in a transaction, whether or not um, you are, okay, sorry, I'm trying to do a little editing. So everything you're doing in a transaction, the principal agent and principal agent to the client, or to the principal agent to the owner of the property, okay, those are the two sides of agents. Every other agent between those two are middle agents. They are just middlemen. They are semi agents. They are called semi agents. So the principal agent, if I say, okay, come, Mr. Agent, come and help me rent this apartment out, blah 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 blah. I automatically become the principal agent to that property. Okay. And if I tell others, they don't have, they're just ordinary agents. Okay. So, but they will refer to me as a principal agent because I am dealing directly with the owner, with the landlord, or whoever that owns, or the caretaker. So, but then if you bring a client, if I have a client, okay,